Wang Yibo just silenced every doubter with one insane slackline moment that broke the internet. Imagine standing on a 2-centimeter wide strap, 300 meters above a roaring gorge, with nothing but air between you and the end of your story. Now imagine doing it with the calmest face the internet has ever seen. Wang Yibo didn't just walk that line, he owned it, and the king of slackline world records himself just bowed down. The first official posters for Exploring the Unknown with Wang Yibo Season 2 dropped, and the entire fandom lost their minds for a reason. One photo shows Yibo mid-stride on a blazing red slackline strung between two cliffs at golden hour, wind ripping through his black jacket, hair dancing like he's shooting a movie instead of risking his life. Another frame captures him perfectly balanced under a rainbow-colored hot air balloon cluster, arms spread like an eagle, smiling down at the camera as if gravity forgot his name. And the third? A close-up of those legendary calm eyes staring straight into the lens while the line sways violently behind him. Zero fear. Pure dominance. But here's where it gets insane. Sure, Hylan, the man who literally holds the Guinness World Record for the fastest 100-meter slackline sprint, jumped into the comment section with the ultimate stamp of approval. The slackline god wrote that after watching Yibo's footage, the one thing that shocked him the most wasn't the height, wasn't the distance, wasn't even the wind. It was Yibo's terrifying calmness. Quote, "I've seen pros shake at half that height. This guy doesn't even blink." When the world record holder calls you the calmest person he's ever witnessed on a line, you don't just trend, you rewrite the rules. Let that sink in. We're not talking about a scripted drama scene with wires and green screens. This is raw, real, high-altitude slacklining where one wrong breath can send you straight down. Yet every single frame screams effortless control. His core doesn't wobble. His gaze doesn't flicker. Even when the line bounces like a guitar string in a storm, Yibo moves like he's strolling through his own living room. Fans are calling it human cheat code activated. And the production team knew exactly what they were doing with these posters. They didn't just give us pretty pictures, they weaponized aesthetics. Blood orange sunsets bleeding into deep canyon shadows, Yibo's all-black fit contrasting against explosive sky colors, the thin red line cutting through the frame like a heartbeat monitor proving he's still alive up there. It's not just promotion, it's visual terrorism designed to stop your scroll and steal your breath. Season 2 hasn't even aired a single episode yet, but the bar is already in another stratosphere. Season 1 had him diving with sharks, jumping off cliffs, and racing buggies through deserts. Now they've upgraded to slacklines over death drops and hot air balloon stunts that look straight out of a fever dream. If the posters alone are giving us heart attacks, imagine what the actual footage will do when it finally drops. This is bigger than just another variety show comeback. This is Wang Yibo sending a crystal-clear message. While others talk about pushing limits, he's quietly erasing them. No screaming, no drama, no safety rants, just ice-cold execution at heights that would make most professionals throw up. And the fact that the current world record holder felt compelled to publicly salute him? That's not hype. That's hierarchy being redrawn in real time. So when Season 2 finally premieres, remember this moment. Remember the day the slackline king looked at Wang Yibo and admitted he'd never seen anything like that level of calm. Remember the posters that made millions stop breathing for 3 full seconds. Because what's coming isn't just television, that it's a coronation. Wang Yibo isn't here to play extreme sports. He's here to make the impossible look bored. Drop her if you're not ready, because honestly, none of us are. Celeb Buzz Insider. The moment Liu stepped out in that imperial yellow robe, the entire internet held its breath. You already know the feeling. You're scrolling late at night, half asleep, when suddenly a single photo stops your thumb cold. That happened to tens of thousands of people this week when 2 never-before-seen stills from the upcoming 10-cent megadrama Emily flooded timelines. And at the center of the storm, as always, stands Liu, our eternal queen, draped in Qing dynasty splendor that looks like it was woven from moonlight and centuries of unspoken longing. To let's be honest, we've watched Liu conquer modern rom-coms, tear our hearts out in Republican tragedies, and flirt shamelessly in Xinsha heavens. But something about seeing her in full imperial regalia hits differently. The golden dragon robes embroidered with peonies that seem to tremble in the wind. The phoenix crown, so heavy it could crush lesser mortals, yet she wears it like it was made for her alone. The way her eyes, those famously expressive eyes, carry both the weight of a soldier who died on a battlefield lifetimes ago and the quiet defiance of a woman forced into a political marriage she never asked for. Celeb Buzz Insider has been covering Liu's journey for years, and we can say without hesitation, this might be her most devastatingly beautiful era of YET.mo. Li, adapted from the novel by Tsang Wu Bin Bai, tells the story of Yi Li, a fierce general who perishes protecting the border, only to awaken in the body of a disgraced noblewoman betrothed to the very prince who orchestrated her downfall in her previous life. Revenge, reincarnation, and a slow-burn romance that promises to break us in the best way possible. If you thought North and South had tension, wait until you see Liu staring down her former enemy-turned-husband across a candlelit banquet hall while wearing a headdress that probably costs more than our rent. The stills dropped without warning. No press release, no countdown, just 2 photos and a simple caption that somehow managed to misspell dynasty, yet still sent the fandom into meltdown. In the first image, she stands alone on Vermilion Palace steps, the yellow silk catching the light like liquid gold, her expression unreadable but undeniably regal. The second shows her gazing into the distance, red lanterns glowing behind her, as if she's already mourning the love she hasn't allowed herself to feel yet. Celeb Buzz Insider has seen grown adults cry over less. What makes this transformation so breathtaking isn't just the costumes, though heaven knows the embroidery department deserves every award. It's that Liu has always had this rare ability to make historical figures feel painfully human. She doesn't just wear the clothes. She inhabits the loneliness of a woman who remembers dying for her country, who now has to play nice with the royal family that betrayed her. You can see it in the set of her shoulders, in the way her fingers curl just slightly, like she's still gripping the hilt of a sword no one else can see. Filming wrapped in October after months of secrecy, and the fact that Tencent managed to keep these visuals under wraps feels like a minor miracle. But now that the gates have opened, the thirst is real. Within hours, Liu Qing Dynasty was trending across multiple platforms, with fans editing the stills into fan videos set to the most heartbreaking ballads known to mankind. Someone already made a 30-second clip of her walking down those palace steps set to My Tears Ricochet, and Celeb Buzz Insider had to take a walk after watching it on loop. This isn't just another costume drama. This is Liu finally getting the grand historical role that matches the size of her talent, the kind of project that could cement her as the defining actress of her generation. We've watched her grow from the bright-eyed newcomer in Xiao Zhan's shadow to the leading lady who can carry an entire 40-episode saga on those delicate shoulders. And now we get to watch her rule. So mark your calendars, clear your schedules, and prepare your hearts. Because when Mo Li finally premieres, we're all going to be on our knees for Empress Bai. Again, until then, we'll be right here at Celeb Buzz Insider, refreshing Weibo every 5 minutes like the emotionally compromised fans we are. Long live the Queen, in every lifetime.